Men made 99% of things, and I should be grateful for it. Right. But since we're on the topic of what men created, that also applies to this world. Because for a good while now, we've been living under patriarchal structures.
This is true.
And how's that been working for us exactly, huh?
Bruh, modern women can make tons of money by putting their anatomy on that website that starts with only. Life's pretty good if you ask me.
Well, let me think. Our planet is currently dying because men had to create all of this you've mentioned in large quantities without consideration for Mother Nature. We are also constantly at war with one another. Either because of the invisible man in the sky you also created, or male ego, or greed. Greed is also the reason why a handful of people, mostly white, mostly male...
Sweetie, listen. If you got a problem with modern civilization and the men that made it, you can always go and live in the woods and hunt animals for food and wear their skins as clothing. But since you obviously have a problem with the patriarchy, let's see if the matriarchy was ever an option. And Wikipedia has this to say. Most anthropologists hold that there are no known societies that are unambiguously matriarchal. According to J.M. Adavasio, Olga Schoffer, and Jake Page, no true matriarchy is known actually to have existed. So, any questions? Didn't think so.
I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.
If girls wanted a guy that could be faithful, they could find one, but that we don't want them. So what I'm saying is, like, a lot of times girls will say things like men are trash, men cheat, but literally, like, only 5 to 15, maybe 20% of men can cheat. So if we're picking the guys that cheat, how can we complain when we get cheated on? You picked them.
So why should we have to sacrifice the rest of what we want just because he doesn't cheat?
Because nobody can have everything in life, and most of you don't deserve it anyway.
Why does the top 20% have to cheat? That doesn't make sense.
Sweetie, you're obviously not getting the point. They don't have to cheat. They want to, because they want to smash multiple women. And no matter how you try to rationalize it, cope with it, or shame them for it, the outcome will always be the same. Top-tier men will cheat because they want to, and they can. And if you feel that doesn't make sense, guess what?
It doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
I can't say I'm shocked by the comments I get sometimes, but sometimes I am. I made a video yesterday that ghosting is just and it's not cool, and to stop it, and to grow up, and to just tell somebody honestly how you're feeling, because a friend of mine got ghosted by a guy that she was dating. And I get comments like this. And when did I ever say that it's just men who do ghosting? When did I ever say, oh no, women are perfect, we don't do anything? I never said that. Everybody ghosts, and that is the issue with our culture, is that everybody is ghosting, and we are accepting it and condoning it and saying, well, it's karma. You don't do that, so stop acting as if, well, women have been doing this to me for years, so I'm gonna do it back to them.
Sweetie, have you ever heard of Isaac Newton's third law? For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Let me explain the concept. Women ghosting men is the action. Therefore, men ghosting women is the equal and opposite reaction. It's equal because men are doing the exact same thing, which is ghosting. And it's opposite because men are ghosting women as opposed to women ghosting men. You understand now? It's science.
Yes, science.
Because you know what that perpetuates?
Bruh, just get over it already. There are worse things that can happen than your friend getting ghosted. I mean, it's not like the US is running out of diesel fuel. Oh, wait.
I got hairy legs.
It's no big deal. It's no big deal. This is no big deal.
Yeah, you'd think it's no big deal, cause she's on the pill, right? So you go in, you fill her Twinkie with your DNA, and sometime later, poof! Child support. And you're like, but Karen, you said you were on the pill. And she's like,
I lied.
but guess what? Big Daddy Government doesn't care. And now you're on the hook for 18 years of child support. And if you don't pay, you go to jail.
She's your baggage. You fall behind and you're on your own.
So guys, always make sure to cover your eggplant because your DNA is your property. And if you blindly give her your genetic property, she's gonna take all of your property. Don't let her.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold